So yeah, it's getting really late and I don't know how long I can start doing this, but anyway, if you're looking for sound effects for an AI video or a normal video, well, I'm going to cover a few AI methods in this episode. The first thing you normally do is you go around looking for stock audio and you're going websites all over the show. It's just frustrating as because there's low quality, definitely not what you want, and then there's sign-ins and things offering for free and that's not working, stuff like that. So I'm going to look at quite a few ways that we can get things for free here today. When you're looking for audio, you're sort of looking for general atmosphere, and you're wanting, sort of sound effects that are layered. Timing's one of them, the timing of an object when it's hitting another object, things like that. The first thing we'll look at is going to 11ElevenLabs so we can generate things because we're asking what we want. So we're going to get things faster than looking at stock audio. Probably not as good as quality as stock audio if you can find the right stock audio stuff, but it's still going to get you things faster, and that's really what we want to do, is get things quicker and faster. From there, we can look at the other websites like Kling Veo, because when you put your image to video in there, it generates audio with it. So that's a really good option and sometimes does a really good job of that. And lastly, we're going to look at the free open source things such as the new one, ThinkSound, and the one that's been around for a while, MMAudio, because these things, you're just dragging your video in and it's suggesting sounds based on the video, which is a really good way of doing things, and it's free and you can do it over and over. So yeah, let's just go straight into this. Here in 11Labs, we're on the sound effects generator part. Before we go through this, I'll just bring up the clip I want to make sound effects for. So this is a 1950s car that I made in Kling. Kind of didn't really come out very good at all. Sort of quite weird as it drives towards the camera. People are warping a bit. There's a car driving in the background, and another dog running with a bicycle. There's people. So there should be all sorts of atmosphere like birds and trees and things, as well as the car moving in the other car and all of that. So we're looking at quite a bit of sound. So to think of that in 11Labs, how would we make all of those sounds? It's even with stock audio, that's quite hard. 11Labs also quite difficult getting all of this stuff in. So, I just went into the prompt there and I've got sound of 1950s car driving down a street in a small town twice. Click generate and it's come up with these 4 options. Yeah, so none of them are really that great. The bottom one's got a little bit of atmosphere in there, but we're not really getting that drive from far away sound towards us sort of sound. I didn't really write that in the prompt. But yeah, it's kind of hard getting it exactly what you want. So I'll just show what Kling originally came up with. So that's actually quite good. Kling's come up with quite a good sound there. Knows that it's a 1950s car. It's got that sort of Chevy sort of sound to the engine. Knows what's going on there. I've got my old Wolfman one that I did on my other video. Yeah, so Kling did sound for that quite good too, quite good timing. However, the footsteps sound a bit sort of weird. They sound fake. They're not really what you're wanting. You could sort of muffle them down. I mean, I usually do a lot of audio stuff in Ableton Live, with VSTs, and use all sorts of EQs and compressors and things like that. So, if you know your stuff with DAWs, if you've got that sort of sorted out, you could probably fix a lot of these sounds up, but if not, it's not really that good for you. But anyway, getting out of that, I haven't got Veo 3 an account there, but we can look at the sound effects from there on this website here. Yeah, so the timing of that's quite good. A little bit of atmosphere of the birds for a slight bit there. But Veo seems to do quite a really good job of that. Moving back to our original 1950s car, we're now going to try the open source free. We'll start with the MMAudio version. That's not too bad. And then we'll go with the new one, ThinkSound. Yeah, I don't like the ThinkSound one. That one didn't come out too good. We'll go over to the websites here. So I first of all go to the ThinkSound. I haven't got the open source install for that. I've had a look at it. It looks pretty heavy at this stage. There's no quant versions that I can find yet. I think I could run it on my system, but I'll wait till someone gets it sort of sorted out a bit better for that. But anyway, I've got a different video here, one that I've made in Minimax. So yeah, let's just have a look at that first. So that's just this another 1950s street, the car driving towards. The quality of this video is better. I like it a lot better than the Kling. But anyway, so we want to make sound for that. So on the ThinkSound demo here, let's go back to start. It's still got a weird sort of really white noise sort of sound coming through there. I don't like that. And now we'll go look at the MMAudio version of that. It's a lot better. It gets a bit funny at the end, but definitely parts could be used of that. So just moving through, if you want to know where to get this MMAudio installed, I've actually got Pinokio installed. I don't know if anyone's using Pinokio, but this is a one-click install. Got to be careful. Sometimes it can stuff your system if you've got mix up with your Comfyui installs if they aren't on separate environments and things like that. But if you look through, you can have Face Fusion, Frame Pack. You can have your 2.1 in there, and Diff Rhythm, that's a good one for making songs. Matinee one, good one for getting people out and cutting their backgrounds out, stuff like that. This YUE is another good song generator. And yeah, so MMAudio, so you click that and it'll do all the hard work. You don't need to worry about it. It's yeah, it does everything for you, and it's all installed. And then you end up with as you can see, this is my Pinokio here. So you just upload your video in there, and then type your prompt and then click, and then that will go. So it's that easy. But you can also run it in Comfyui. I'll put these links there if you want to run it in Comfyui. As you can see, someone's done it there. Yeah, so it works in there too. This 2GP, I'll probably do a video on this because this thing's really good, right? That's another thing that just makes things easier, a bit like FramePack, but you can have all your 2.1 models and MMAudio and everything installed in that. So that's another way that it could be done as well. So yeah, this is the ThinkSound GitHub. You can have a go. All the information about it's there. I actually found the MMAudio came out the best, and there could be a bit of working between getting some sort of stock audio and getting parts of what you do from MMAudio and doing it that way, even maybe a little bits and pieces from 11Labs, but at least there's some free versions of things and ways that you can speed up your video workflows. So yeah, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.